This is Randy Cross. You're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Cox. He's one of those guys who will get penetration.
Ooh, welcome everyone to the Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm Sean, second the money green with my partner in picks, Ryan, Real Money Kramer. What's happening, Kramer?
Dog.
Oh, Sean, I feel alive. I don't know. I didn't sleep a ton last night. We were in Vegas.
I'm insanely hungover.
Vegas was good. Thank you for asking. If you're asking that to yourself right now, I did.
I was sitting at a blackjack table in Las Vegas, Ryan. Not 10 hours ago.
Wait, 10 hours ago, less than that. You were at a blackjack table like 7 hours ago, 6 hours, 6.5.
Whatever 3:30 was, and then 8 a.m. getting up for the flight. But it was a lot of fun. We'll go in full detail on the heater on the Sunday night recap show.
Yeah, yes.
So want to make sure everyone hears the tales, but it was awesome. We got a lot going on here, Ryan. Let's get it. There is
Ready to get it.
Ready to get it. We got first touchdowns. I'm trying to read the chat, and we're doing a pregame show. I think a big part of the reason we did the pregame show is so that we could get the hype up call from Dick Puncher for his Packers.
He's not here yet. I'm disappointed.
He's not here.
The weatherman is not here yet. Dick Puncher's not here yet.
I thought I saw him in the chat.
I just put the call in link in the chat and pinned it. So hop on over. As Sean likes to say, the voice.
I saw him in the chat. I saw him saying "Go Pack, go." So I'm assuming he's going to be calling in here at some point.
Could he be nervous?
No, he said he's here. He's calling in a second. Right. We're also going to give out a Underdog fantasy lineup. Of course, promo code SGPN. Get the 100% deposit match. What do you want to get to first? Maybe we just start with some first touchdowns.
I actually did have a fantasy about an Underdog fantasy lineup.
Oh, really?
It was a double fantasy. Single
Is it safe for air?
I put that one out earlier in the week. It was kind of a teaser to the props episode because it was a lot of the stuff I ended up liking on the props episode.
Okay.
So, I'll throw it out here in a little bit. When we get to the Underdog stuff. Yeah, first touchdown feels like the logical
start there. What do you got for your first touchdowns?
All right, so looking around, I was shocked to see the Gus Edwards. So sticking with the first game, Gus Edwards plus 750, Lamar Jackson also plus 750. So I'm a little bit cowardly. I'm taking both of those guys, quarter unit each, and then Dalton Schultz.
It's Dominic.
Sorry, Ryan. If you don't have Dominic the Donkey song stuck in your head yet, what are you doing?
We're pushing it back out, just like the clothing style. Things are going full circle.
Kyle asking if the line has moved for puking. It was minus 150. I thought I was gonna barf on the pregame show.
I was a little shocked when you came downstairs to go. Well, first of all, the fact that I beat you downstairs on the way to the airport was
Ryan went on an insane heater, so he still had that energy of going on the run. Like, hey man, and then he made me parlay our locks for college basketball. That's not looking good.
I did not make you do anything.
Cincinnati didn't hit. But yeah, immediately our flight got delayed. I tried to go back to sleep. I couldn't go back to sleep. And my whole hangover was hanging on the fact that I needed that Southwest ginger ale. And I'm in the very last seat.
Son of a
in
bitch.
the back. I'm looking right at my ginger ale. And then they said there was turbulence. They wouldn't serve it. I'm like, can you just hand me the ginger ale? They wouldn't do it. I'm like, what are you worried about? If I spill ginger ale on myself, so be it. Like,
it was the equivalent of having a full house and someone slow rolling quads on you. You're like, what? It got to the row right in front of me.
Yeah, they got all and like half the people did get their drinks. Very annoying.
So on the
but
other,
the line has moved. I've settled a little bit. I've got some coffee. I got some stomach medicine. I'll be all right.
On the other side, Dalton Schultz 19-1, Robert Woods 30-1. So,
all right. So yeah, for me, Robert Woods also 30-1. CJ Stroud 40-1 for the early game. Late game, give me Luke Musgrave. I actually got this paper ticket at circa 26.50. I think he's 28 some places. Bo Melton as well, as I like. If you listen to the prop show, like him for a ladder.
Oh, you jumped to the other game. Nice.
Yes.
Got it.
What's
well,
your
I was
late
gonna say
game?
I have Musgrave 30-1. So yeah, there's prices out there. I just fired it now, so not in a
Are you
hurry.
calling me a donkey, right?
No, just saying that I just fired it. It was 30-1. I also have Aaron Jones because it's 9-1. We highlighted how Green Bay is almost certainly going to start with the ball in this game, barring some sort of witchcraft. And then on the other side, Debo's 9-1. I've kind of talked myself into a Debo rushing ladder. Just got down on that, and then Brock Purdy 30-1. I think we discussed his rushing ladder or by way of the ladder daddy CJ. Brock Purdy 30-1 first touchdown.
Wow, Sergio Acosta saying just had to call out the Sportsline Live podcast for stealing the ladder prop bets. I told them give SGPN their credit and shout out CJ. Pretty sure they kicked me out of the chat. Well, you're a real Sergio, email us podcast@sportsgamblingpodcast.com. It sounds
and everyone else
like you just got yourself a sweet gift card, Sergio.
Yeah, everyone else should let them know as well. Not surprising. We know that there's their eyes have been on the product for a long time.
If you missed the VSiN segment, the ladder again, one that CJ had to fly from Burbank to Las Vegas. He had to check a bag so he could fit this fucking pastry ladder. Then he built it. Then he brought it to VSiN. We tweeted out a bunch of the photos. Maybe you're able to pull one of those up, Ryan.
Oh yeah,
at Gambling Podcast for people who may have missed the show last night. But yeah, it was amazing.
All right, so first touchdown's done.
Yes.
Let me pull. Let me see if I can find this picture because I'm just scrolling through some tail from the slot videos, which check out our social media for that. Oh, here it is. Oh, Jesus.
And we're gonna have Bet Detective on the case, as Troy's pointing out, from the Big 12 college experience. Check that show out.
Look at you,
good
plug
crew.
God.
Well, he's in the chat hanging out. Gotta get some plugs for the other shows out here, Ryan.
This.
We'll be.
Oh, there it is.
I mean, come on, look at this. Tell me anyone else is
CBS Sports Lines ladders on the big TV at the Circa?
Yeah, come on.
I'm sorry because because CJ is. And also, do any of those assholes have actual ladders? Sean, they stole first. It was the first touchdowns and the anytime touchdowns.
Then we didn't say anything. And then they finally came for the.
No, I mean, again, a little credit's fine, but we all know. I mean, come on, we have again. Look behind me. I don't think you can see it in this view, but I got ladders. You got ladders. I have a ladder right here.
Yes,
reachable. I was able to grab a ladder with a cat on it.
it has a giant rope ladder hanging behind him.
Do we want to do? Since I already got this screen up, do you want to do some Underdog?
Yeah, let's fire on some Underdog. CJ is a lord. Agreed.
But yeah, it would be funny if our fans started like coordinated efforts, maybe like 20 of you go into the Sportsline chat all at the same time and just start spamming ladder emojis.
Hive, yes.
Hashtag DGens only.
Exactly.
Fight Club begins now.
I mean, we got ladder company shirts.
It doesn't have to be the credit agencies. In our world, it's corporate gambling. All right, what are we doing?
Let's fire on some Underdog stuff.
All right. Well, is the chat throwing out anything? We
chat and feel free to call in as well. We
have callers. You want to take?
Okay.
While we do this, you want to get
a couple callers out.
Well, it's the usual cast. So we got to get Easy was first in line.
Okay.
So
Easy, what's happening, Easy?
Maybe we lost Easy.
Okay.
No, he's here. Wait, hold on. All right. It says Easy can now speak.
Easy, are you there?
Oh, now he left.
We'll get back to Easy.
Now he's here.
Easy.
Hey, yeah, sorry, I was checking golf lines when y'all brought me on.
No worries. That's
no excuses. Easy.
It's kind of a valid excuse.
That's classic our audience. Yeah, sorry, I was gambling on something else before I called into your gambling show. I have a gambling question. I love gambling. Easy, good sign for you last night. If you do believe in the NFL slot machine's ability to foretell the future, Kramer did go on a nice run with the Lions.
Oh, I've not shared that yet on social media. Stay tuned for Sunday tales from the slot at Kramer Centric. People are really eating up the videos. And I'm also starting to reply to people who are betting the other side, saying, "Sorry, the machine has already spoken." It's taking over the internet.
Easy, how we feeling? What do you? I'm. We don't even have to get into tomorrow's game. We'll have plenty of time, I'm sure. If you're going to call in tomorrow, but what do you like today? You got any sort of crazy parlays? Some 2 touchdown stuff?
Yeah. I that's actually why I called in. Made sure I got my
Got it
2
on
touchdown
record.
parlay out.
And shout out real quick to Benedict Dantold. I think he threw this in the props chat. I got down on it and maybe talked about it on the VSiN show as well. But Isaiah Likely 2 touchdowns, Cade Otton 2 touchdowns parlayed together. I think it's like 730 to 1. So I co-signed that one with Benedict Dantold. What do you got, Easy?
Yeah, mine's a little bit more chalky than that, but I figured in these games it was best to just do that. So I have Gus Edwards 2+ touchdowns.
Love
David Montgomery 2+ touchdowns and Rashee Rice 2+ touchdowns.
Ooh.
Well, I didn't see that Montgomery angle coming. That was a nice
I do like
curveball.
Montgomery a little bit more for touchdowns. That's why it was tough figuring the props between Gibbs and Montgomery. I almost like Gibbs more for yards, but Montgomery more for touchdowns. What's your angle there on the Montgomery touchdowns, Easy, as a Lions insider?
Yeah, that's pretty much what you said. Exactly what I was thinking. I think Gibbs is going to, break off some chunk yard runs, get down inside like the 10 or inside the 5, and then we're going to put Montgomery in there to kind of, be the wrecking ball, bowling ball, kind of get in the end zone. I think with the Buccaneers defense, there's going to be a lot of chances for us to move the ball kind of like at a slower pace, especially with the way that they blitz. It's going to be a lot of dunk down, screen kind of stuff. So I don't think we're going to get those long ball throws like we have in the past. And I think that, in my opinion, just gives Montgomery a higher chance of being there within like the 5-yard mark for the touchdowns.
I mean, he's certainly the guy they're going to give the ball to. Yeah, I mean, I just I'm gonna try to tail everything that's discussed on the show this morning. So I just sprinkled. I just put a slice on that.
What do you see the payout at, Easy?
I got it at 462 to 1.
Oh my God!
You're dialing international. Well, hey,
and if you add Christian McCaffrey to it, I think you get like just over 1,000 to 1.
Ooh, a proper 2x4.
Yes, the 2x4. I like that name. Easy. Appreciate you calling in, and I'm sure we'll chat tomorrow as you get ready for your Lions and the Bucks. Best of luck on the parlay.
Yep, absolutely. Appreciate y'all.
Let it ride. Axel Yates checking in, saying finally catching a live stream. Let's go. Shout out to you, Axel. Feel free to call in. Smash that subscribe button. Turn the notifications on so you don't miss the live stream. Right, we just hit 1.5 million views on YouTube. So shout out to the DGen Nation. You guys have been awesome as we continue to.
How many million?
1.5 million views.
I gotta go back
YouTube.
I gotta go back and watch that South Park Internet Bucks video. Figure out how rich I am.
We got a lot of internet bucks. Let's get it.
Dick
more
Puncher's
calls?
here.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
I'm also being limited, tailing too many sick bets. All of a sudden, my limit on this, I just tried to tail. There was in the chat, and I'll put it on the screen so for everyone to see. But DGen 666, which very diabolical name, sir.
Mark of the beast.
He listed out his anytime touchdown parlay of Odell, Likely, McCaffrey, and Kittle. Pretty chalky because McCaffrey's like -1 million.
Yeah.
But that interesting.
Likely is probably the longest shot on there, right? Or maybe Odell.
Try to put this guy in, and it told me I could put a total of 51 cents on it. So, sorry, I won't be getting down on the. All right,
Sharp.
Dick Puncher. How we feeling,
Mr. Puncher? How we doing,
Boys? How's it going? How's it going? I saw Kramer was on quite the heater. Although I saw the NFL team you were betting on the slots. I'm not. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
No.
Brian was all over the place.
The machine was taking me where the machine took me, and the machine happened to take me in. I mean, I've already posted a couple of videos today, but the Ravens was very good. The Niners was pretty good as well. So, I mean, I did apologize. I did apologize to Dick Puncher I formally apologize to Dick Buncher, the Brat Stop, and Brett Favre, but the machine is on the Niners.
Dick Puncher, anything you're doing today, ritual wise, you got certain things you're getting yourself in the right mindset. Any sort of lucky things you got going on? Walk us through your mindset as we count you down to kickoff here.
So, all right. So I try and get to the gym every day. I was at the gym earlier. I got in some cardio after hitting legs.
Wow.
And while I was doing cardio, a very similar situation happened last week, by the way. But there's a Niners fan who got onto the cardio machine right next to me. And I had already been on there for about 38, 39 minutes. And I just told myself, one of two things is about to happen right now. Either this guy is going to get off first, or I'm going to die. All right? It's not happening. Sure enough, I had to go into a second split on the elliptical machine because this guy was doing 40, 45 minutes. So my first 60 and then the 5-minute cool down, whatever, that ends. And then I restart it. I go again. And no words were exchanged. Last week there was a Cowboys fan. There were words exchanged, but
so wait, you did an extra 50 minutes on the elliptical just to outlast the 49ers fan.
Yeah, about 40 extra minutes. Yeah.
Packers by a million, Ryan. You're crazy. You're crazy. You're fading that mojo, that grit, that determination of the Packers and LaFleur.
As he was,
I will also say, in terms of lucky things and whatnot, I got in last week just before the game. So I've always had multiple, cheese heads. I've got a cheese top hat, which I posted a picture of me from the Giants Packers game in that cheese top hat. But I just got in a foam cheese Packer fist because I was like, how do I not already own this? So I got that in before the Cowboys games, and then I also got a foam cheese dagger to go that you can put in the fist, because the fist is you're able to put a drink into the fist.
Okay.
So instead, I put the dagger in, and then I was wearing the top hat, and I've got a big Packers blanket that I had wrapped around me like a cape, and then I was using there's actually a picture of this if you scroll down on my Twitter feed.
Oh wow!
I've got a cheese head as a shield, like a normal cheese head as a shield. So I've got the foam fist with the dagger, the cheese head shield, the top hat. And I still don't have my Love jersey in. Let me tell you, everywhere around here is sold out of Love jersey. I went to the freaking American Dream Mall. Everywhere is sold out of jerseys around here. It's crazy.
Ryan, if you can pull up that visual, it sounds amazing. Do we want to have Dick Puncher help us with the underdog and then get the pep talk? What are you thinking, Kramer?
That sounds about right. I'm getting to the part where he's here he is. Which, by the way, when he was telling that story about or talking earlier about the shenanigans of game day, it was just making me think of trying to communicate that to children, like how to pass that down. It's a very delicate thing. All right, here we go. So
this is great.
I assume this is the picture you were intending.
Yes, it really does look like he's going to battle. He's got the cheese shield, the cheese top hat, the dagger. That's really amazing.
It's very cheesy.
Oh, I see what you did there, Ryan. See what you did. All right, let's get to it. Let's talk a little underdog. What do you like from the Packers here? Do we go Ryan? Do we go Aaron Jones? Touchdown?
I want to hear a Dick Puncher.
Yeah, what do you got, Dick Puncher?
So, do they have a team total over for the Packers on there?
I don't think they do, because it's all player stuff.
Yeah, it's players.
Okay. All right.
Then I'd be curious
on what the Wicks hire would be.
Ooh. And let's see.
Dontavian Wicks, you can do 2.5 receptions, 30.5 receiving yards, 5 targets. Or spicy with a 2x anytime touchdown.
You said it was 3.5 is the over for receptions?
2.5.
2.5.
2.5. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah. Give me that. Give me that.
Higher on 2.5 for Wicks.
Yeah.
All right,
Bo Melton is
Ryan.
I gave out Bo Melton my ladder. His higher 1.5 catches is 1.25x spicy. Bo Melton to get 2 catches. Come on.
All right.
Yeah, I love Bo Melton. I checked this morning on DraftKings. They don't even have alternate lines for Bo Melton. I'm like, what the?
They know.
What the hell is this?
Sorry, I gave it out
They're afraid.
on the prop show and just cowards, cowardly.
Yep.
All right. So this is hopefully this isn't Donovan Peoples-Jones this week.
Ryan,
You're
how
very
dare
into
you?
Bo Melton.
How dare you?
You're very into Bo Melton.
Yeah,
all
come
right. So all right, we got Bo Melton spicy higher 1.5 receptions. We got Wicks higher 2.5 receptions.
Yep. What else do we like? Kramer, I'll give you some selections here. Or do we go to the other game?
I think we should go to the other game.
Do you Dick Puncher, anything jump out of you in the Texans Ravens game?
Yeah, I absolutely love CJ Stroud over 1.5 passing touchdowns. It's plus 150. I don't know what it would be on.
We got spicy, spicy 1-2. All right, so we're at 9.37 to 1.
Kramer
with a 3 leg.
I'm in on CJ Stroud. Kramer, give us one that you like to let's round this thing off.
You want me to round it? I mean, I kind of have talked myself into the idea that Beckham can get one.
I mean,
2x spicy.
What about likely?
Oh, you're already out on mine. So why did you ask me if you're just going to throw out one of your staples?
You're right. Isaiah Likely doesn't score touchdowns.
No. I just you were always going to pick Likely.
No, so he is a guy I like.
Who's the other guy in the Ravens you're going to throw out? Exactly.
All right. You want Odell Beckham 2x? I could do this.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
So we got Odell Beckham touchdown, CJ Stroud more 1.5 passing touchdowns, Bo Melton more 1.5 receptions, Dontavian Wicks more 2.5 receptions. This pays 31.25x over on the old Underdog fantasy. My brain is going really slow, Ryan. You have to.
Dick Puncher's going to take us out.
Yeah, Dick Puncher, fire us up. I need a little energy. I need a little pick me up here. I'm dragging. It was a long night. Can you get us fired up for the divisional round playoffs as we count you down to kickoff here?
All right, let me first give out just a couple picks here.
No,
fire.
Like I said, CJ Stroud over 1.5 passing touchdowns at plus 150. I absolutely love that play. Obviously, Packers money line plus 370. Love over 1.5 pass touchdowns minus 125. The Packers team total, you can get over 19.5 at minus 120. I think that's a lock. I also think you could like go a little higher, like over 22.5 is plus 142. I like that. I like Wick's receiving ladder all the way up to 80 plus at 11 to 1. He's hit that multiple times this year. I don't see why he couldn't hit it again here. Yeah, so those, and then I also have, I think an interesting play for some people out there might be the Pack plus 10 now. Love over 1.5 passing touchdowns, and then Pack over 19.5 points. That pays plus 180. So it's the spread, Love over 1.5 passing touchdowns, and Pack over 19.5. I think if the Pack covers the spread, you're probably hitting those other two. Like that's like gonna happen.
Correlated.
So, like,
he likes the Packers today.
I think he's high on the Packers, Ryan. I'm trying to figure it out through his bets, but it seems like he's
back to his usual tricks.
Unlook like Katie Mox out there. She's talking about locking down the Packers offense. She needs to worry about locking down her own luggage. I don't know if people out there saw that.
Yeah, she unfortunately her luggage got robbed.
And shout out to the fan who immediately tagged me, suggesting that I was the one that did it.
Yeah.
All right. Take
Kramer
us out, Dick Puncher.
Does have a mustache. All right. Get us fired up. Let's go, baby.
All right, listen. Before I go into my whole rant that you're all waiting for, I've actually prepared something today that I'd like to read. Niners fans, I'd like to speak directly to you.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. All right. I know what it is to be the 1 seed. All right, to be a favorite at home in the playoffs, to have a quarterback who's been playing at an MVP level all season, to be so close to a Super Bowl that you can almost taste it. You know, like McCarthy, you know, dreaming about the tub of margarine he wolfs down each night. But then to fail, to lose everything, to have a rival come in and crush not just your dreams, but your soul. You know, during the Rodgers years, you did this to us more times than I care to remember. But this Packers team isn't the team you've done that to. Love didn't play in any of those games. Watson, Dobbs, Musgrave, Kraft, Melton, Reed. This team doesn't have any of that scar tissue. For the first time in years, we have a Packers team unburdened by past heartbreak. You know, as Lizzie Cooperman, the tarot card reader, pointed out to Sean when reviewing this game, green is the color of the heart chakra. The heart chakra. And fellow degens, love is in the air. LaFleur has Shanahan's playbook on fucking speed dial, and he's been waiting for this one. Love is gonna outshine Purdy like a supernova next to a fucking glowworm. This is it, Niners fans, your season finale. So run away, hide, get off the internet now, because the pack is back, and nobody, not Brock Purdy, not Christian McCaffrey, not Kyle Shanahan, and his fucking loop-de-loop and pull SpongeBob plays are gonna get you out of this. Last week, we made Butterbelly McCarthy look like a bowl of pudding trying to solve a fucking Rubik's Cube. Tonight, Shanahan becomes the bowl after McCarthy's done with it. Decimated, destroyed, turning to shit in his colossal stomach. Go bet love props. Go bet the Wicks ladder. Go bet the money line. Niners fans, go hide your face in a bag. And everybody out there, say it with me. Go, Pack, go.
Go, Pack, go. Go.
Let it ride, DJs.
Oh, amazing work, Dick Puncher, as always.
All right, we got 3 minutes.
Okay. One more underdog lineup.
One more underdog lineup. We got Sebastian with us now.
Oh, okay.
Pro SGPN football doc.
Oh, we got a professional doctor here to help us do some degenerates.
We're gonna do one more rapid fire entry. Let me pull it up on the screen. What's up, Sebastian?
What's up, y'all? You ready for a winner real quick? I know we got a little more time
let's
here.
Hear it. Rapid fire.
What do you got?
Let's fucking do it. All right, gentlemen. No hyping up here. We're getting straight to the facts. I got 4 plays all for today. 12.5x. We ready?
Yes.
Let's hear it.
All right. We got Gus Bus higher than a rushing touchdown. 13 to 26.
Yes.
Legitimately 50% of the time the Ravens score on the ground. It's the motherfucking Gus Bus. Easy.
Easy.
All right.
Next
Next up, what's up?
It's spicy. I said.
It's spicy. Yeah. I'm trying to get it quick because I know we got to get it in.
Let's go.
All right, Brandon Stevens, new cornerback number 1. No Marlon Humphrey. He will be on Nico Collins. The Texans will be down. They'll be throwing it. Brandon Stevens higher than 3.5 total tackles. He's hit this number in his last 5 games. Going to the next game, Christian McCaffrey higher than it's now 92.5 rush yards. He averages this. The Packers give up 120 yards on the ground. They give up 125 against the Cowboys when they blew them out. And finally, Jordan Love. When's the last time he's been sacked over 3 times? You have to go back 9 weeks. Give me lower 2.5 sacks on Jordan Love. That pays you a 12.5x, and that is just like surgery. Too clean, too easy. Let's get it done.
Oh, nice.
Laser focus.
You see how quickly we got that done? Who you got in the games today, Sebastian?
I'm chalky as shit today. I think Ravens roll. I think San Francisco rolls. I think it's gonna be pretty boring, and I think both the dogs win tomorrow. So we'll talk some dogs tomorrow, but today I think it rolls with the chalk.
Let's go.
Dog divisional round starts soon. Hey, we'll see you guys. Appreciate you calling in, Sebastian. Follow him on the old X. What's your handle?
SGPN football doc.
SGPN football doc. Very good on the underdog stuff and great updates on injury stuff as well. So make sure you follow him over there. And Kramer, let's get to some games. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow morning. What time are we going to be live, Kramer?
30 minutes before kickoff, 11:30.
All right. For the Sports Gambling Podcast.
Thank you for participating in the Sports Gambling Podcast.
I'm Sean, stacking the money green. He is Ryan.
Go Ravens.
Kramer, let it ride.